Grand Rising, my beautiful taste bud family. How's it going today, you guys? Hope y'all awake. No hoping. I'm glad y'all woke up today feeling good, feeling great, feeling amazing. I am glad that y'all found ease and releasing any type of energies, entities, feelings, thoughts, emotions that you feel like contradict the life that you desire to live and build. I'm so glad that you are able to choose the thoughts that you desire to adopt to help you show up as the person that you feel deep down in your soul and your spirit that is who you are. Okay, despite the things that you've been through, despite what other people tell you, I'm glad that you're able to listen to your spirit on what your spirit tells you is true for yourself, and you're able to show up in the physical as what your spirit tells you is true for yourself. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Yesterday action step was talking about your agreements that you can have with the people who are closely surrounding you. Okay, just your major relationships, the people who you spend most of your time with. You should be working with your environment versus against it. So if you're spending a lot of your time with these people, it's good for y'all to be on the same page. You don't want your environment to be working against you because it's going to make it more difficult for you to progress. Okay, so I kind of already shared one with y'all yesterday on like what I feel like an agreement is when it comes to the people who are closely surrounded by me. I need a freaking back massage. Oh, yeah, like encouragement is really important. Like, I'm not for bringing each other down. Like, we all winning, we all celebrate each other's wins as if they're our own. We like to help each other win. We don't like to feed into our ego or our pride or insecurities. We like to listen to each other. We like to have fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and list our 6 core beliefs. If you're new here, take the time to write out 6 core beliefs that are personal to you. The ones that I wrote is based off of my old unhealthy habits that I used to feed into that really blocked me from showing up as the person that I really desire to be. So I like to share mine with you every single day to hopefully hold you accountable to do the same for yourself. Okay, if this was the only thing that you did every single day, you will see yourself in a much better position. So if you can invest 1 minute of your time to say and feel your 6 core beliefs, you will see yourself mentally in a better position, and even physical as well. Okay, so number 1, the me that I see is all that I desire to be. Ashe. Number 2, I don't have to worry about others achieving their goals. It is not my responsibility. Ashe. Number 3, it's okay for me to say that I don't have the energy to be here for others. Ashe. Number 4, I am more than enough in all of my stages. Ashe. Number 5, I am certified through spirit to live a limitless life. Ashe. Number 6, I am loving everything that I do. I feel it. I embrace it. I am it. Ashe. Okay, boom, we got it. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get started on your actual spread. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for only allowing for high vibrating energies and entities in this space, those with our highest intentions in mind. Okay, so what positive affirmation card you'd like to start the collective off with today? Show me clearly, please. Alrighty, so we have it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. So I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. Okay, so this is like saying, hey, I don't really know everything. Okay, I'm open to new ways of thinking. I'm open to new ways of doing, and I am willing to change and grow. I'm willing to adopt to new perspectives. I'm willing to open my mind up to looking at the world in different ways. Okay, so that's very beautiful. It's like I don't have to adopt to a particular thought pattern, past thinking patterns, etc., etc. So like, I can only give an example. I used to be very heavily negatively like a pessimist. I guess I used to be a pessimist, okay? You won't be able to tell now. I'm so optimistic. I'm just like, it's like a ball of sunshine now. But yeah, like in my past, like I would always think of the worst first. I would always think everything would go wrong. And I was just really just I was kind of an evil little child. I ain't gonna care. I was kind of evil. I was good, but I was just like, I just did not have any hope in humanity. I kind of got hope now. I kind of got a little bit of hope because of me. It's my like it's good. Like if I just believe there are more people like me. So I was like, yeah, well, if there was more people like me, then maybe we good. We Gucci. It ain't gonna be the end of the world. You got some good people out here in these streets. All right, so let's see what I am affirmation card they have for you. Okay. I'm gonna flip back in there. It's all good. But that one was I am a creator. All right, and then we have I am receptive. So it says I am open to new ideas. I am willing to try different methods, and I consider alternate viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive. Okay, so this is like being open to new ways of thinking, being open to new ways of doing things. Okay, this like was really popping up in my head. I don't know if y'all know who Abraham Hicks is. She talks about like things like a vortex and how you can like legit in your own reality space be like happy. You can be, you know, focused. You can be at peace. You can be focused on what it is that you truly desire, and you can allow and not allow for the external world and other people's problems and et cetera to enter or mess up your vortex and stuff. And I just feel like it's a really interesting way of thinking. Okay, I'm like where I'm at now, just like why not try to, you know, in real life, it's almost like deluding yourself. Okay, but it seems fun. Okay, it seems like, you know, why not put in all of this extra work to align to my highest timeline, and just be up and stuck, you know, like just because you have an obstacle or a problem does not mean you have to handle it in a way that other people deem as acceptable. Like, oh my gosh, you just, you know, this person just died and you're still at peace. You should be crying and upset and stressing out and killing yourself, you know, like me, like all of us are doing. You know, people will most definitely attack you for not processing your emotions like them or like everybody else, you know, for some reason. I'm not really sure exactly what that is, but I feel like being in that way of thinking would be interesting to me, and that's something that I'm working to adopt to. Okay, I know it's gonna disturb a lot of people's spirit, because people get disturbed by other people not being disturbed for some very odd reason. But let's see what energy you should focus on to help you positively move forward today. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What energy should the collective focus on to help them positively move forward today? Show me clearly, please. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, you guys. That's 10. This talks about cycles. It talks about divine timing. It talks about choices. It talks about going with the flow, okay? So we have the 8 of Cups here. This talks about emotionally detaching from things that no longer satisfy you, serve you, challenge you. These are emotions, emotional environments, emotional connections, attachments, and maybe even versions of yourself, careers that no longer challenge you to be your best self. You kind of feel like you've reached the limit of growth, okay? You feel like, you know, it kind of starts causing you stress now, okay? This Nine of Swords being here, it's like I'm having a lot of restless nights, okay? Because I feel like I'm not growing anymore. I feel like I can do more, but I'm not really doing more, okay? So with this Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like they're telling you to hit the things that'll help you, is to close out this past cycle that you've been living in. Some of you guys is literally just you overthinking. Some of you guys is you investing in things that you know don't challenge you, okay? That won't push you to grow into your best self. Seeing how you can no longer feed into that habit, feed into that cycle. of just investing in things. It could even be your past way of thinking, okay, that just does not challenge you. Okay, so we have the Hierophant here, we have the Strength card, and we have the Judgment card. It's a lot of major arcana. The Strength card here, that's Leo energy. The Judgment card, Scorpio energy. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. These just all talk about judgment is like releasing your past, answering your calling, listening to your soul, releasing judgment, finding strength to release judgment, finding strength to this Hierophant card. I do believe that's you just having faith, you know, maybe even possibly reaching out for professional help. It talks about a mentor, your community leader. Some of you guys, is you seeing how you can stand up in this role more as a community leader, finding the strength to really see yourself as you are, but understanding, you know, when it is time to move on to a new cycle or stage in your life. Okay, I do feel like what they're saying, the hidden things that help you overall is to you just emotionally detach from your past way of thinking, past way of doing, past way of investments, for sure. Okay, it's time to open up a new chapter. Okay, but you have to emotionally detach from the things that used to resonate with you. And it's very difficult to, like, you can have certain friends, certain ways of doing, and people could be used to you doing a particular thing or used to you being here in a particular type of way, and you know, you're like, those traits, that way of doing, that way of thinking doesn't work for me anymore. It does not fulfill me, it doesn't encourage me, it doesn't resonate with who I am, you know. So that's just not, it's complete. It's complete. Okay, it's complete. It's time to release it. I do feel like this is just you finding the strength to release your past. Some of you guys would have to actually reach out for professional help to do that. That's what the Hierophant is. Because you do have struggles. Like, it's like, even though these cycles have ended and you probably even don't have them in your physical environment anymore, you still are, you know, overthinking, stressing out about these particular things, just over calculating things, over analyzing things, you know, and it's just making you feel like you're stuck. And it's like, you don't got to keep yourself stuck. Okay, so the action step. The action step will be to just make sure your thoughts and where you are in your life, to make sure you are presently in flow with your life. Okay, to just flow with your life today. That's just the action step. Flow with your life. Sometimes you can get in this state right here because you're thinking so much, like this person's just like really like thinking so much about time, you know. So I do feel like this is just like, don't think so much about time, just go with the flow. Okay, don't feel like you're running out of time, don't feel like, you know, you don't have enough time, don't feel like, you know, you got to get things done in a particular manner or anything like that. Just be today, and see, you know, what things have really ended in your life that you need to emotionally detach from as well. The things that have ended in your life, the chapters that have ended in your life, you know, how can you emotionally detach from those things also? Okay, all right, so with that being said, you guys, I love y'all so very much. Remember, we're always lit, we're always growing. You have a wonderful day on purpose. Protect your peace. Do not let these hoes get you outside yourself. Okay, toodles.